I'm out on Jonathan Taylor. Check out this Schefter tweet. Now it's called X. Is it a tweet or is it a post? I don't know. Check this mess out. No deal. Indianapolis did not find what it felt was a fair value offer for Jonathan Taylor, and it is not trading its all-pro running back today, sources tell ESPN. With no trade materializing today, Taylor now is expected to remain on the physically unable to perform list, making him ineligible to play in the first 4 games of the season. This is a mess. And Schefter's tweets don't stop there. Look at what the GM had to say about the situation. According to Adam Schefter, Coach GM Chris Ballard, I'm not going to sit here and give you some rosy picture like, oh, everything's okay. It sucks for the Colts, it sucks for Jonathan Taylor, and it sucks for our fans. It just does. It's where we're at and we've got to work through it. Do you happen to know why it sucks for Jonathan Taylor and sucks for you? Because you won't pay this man. Just a quick recap. Jonathan Taylor wanted a new contract. Jim Irsay was like, nah, no thank you. We're good. Jonathan Taylor then followed up. Okay, well, will you trade me? Jim Irsay's like, nah, we're never trading you. And then he said some crazy stuff, but I'm not going to get into that. Then they tried to say Jonathan Taylor came back hurt with a new injury, so they didn't have to pay him. Well, that wasn't true. He verified that wasn't true, and now he's on the PUP. He asked to be traded, they said no, and then they said yes. Of course he didn't get traded. Not only do you want a first-round pick, but they also have to pay him. If you would have just paid him in the first place, we wouldn't be in this situation. It's not even like he's asking for a crazy amount of money or that he doesn't deserve it. But you don't get what you deserve in this world. You get what you have the leverage to negotiate. Remember that, kids. Parents, don't let your kids be running backs. Pick any other position in football or basketball. They get paid way more. So what's his fantasy value now? Well, I already didn't have him as high as other people. I had him at 11. So now I have him down here at running back 30, tier 8. And honestly, he barely made it at 30. Now that he's on the physically unable to perform list and he's going to miss the first 4 games, I'm pretty much out on him. If you want to take him late, and I'm talking late, like 8th, 9th, 10th round, sure. Throw a dart, you're gonna miss him for 4 weeks. But the problem is, it's not just those 4 weeks. Jonathan Taylor does not want to play for the Colts. He wants to be traded. What's keeping him from deciding, that ankle's flaring up a little bit, coach, take me out. What are they supposed to say? No, your ankle doesn't hurt, get back out there? They can't do that. So they're stuck. And if you draft him, you're stuck. So for me personally, he's pretty much off my board unless he gets traded. And even if he gets traded, I don't like this ankle injury lingering. That's not a good sign. So just to recap my top 30 again, even though I just made a video about this 2 days ago. Tier 1, Christian McCaffrey. Tier 2, Austin Eckler. Tier 3, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Bijan Robinson, Josh Jacobs. Tier 4, Tony Pollard, Joe Mixon, Ramondre Stevenson. Tier 5, Miles Sanders, Aaron Jones, Najee Harris, Jahmyr Gibbs, James Conner, which just got kind of risky because the Cardinals are clearly tanking, but he's going to get all the work in the backfield. So I think he holds his value purely due to volume at this point. Tier 6, Alexander Madison, J.K. Dobbins, Travis Etienne, Rashad White, Cam Akers. Tier 7, Kenneth Walker, Breece Hall, James Cook, Dameon Pierce, Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery. Tier 8, Antonio Gibson, Dalvin Cook, Khalil Herbert, and Jonathan Taylor. Again, I have him in my top 30, but for me personally, probably not worth the risk. Unless he's unbelievably late, round 8, 9, 10. You can put him on your pup. This also changes a little bit if your league has an IR spot. You can put him on IR. If you think that it's just the ankle, and when he gets back, he's going to be ready to go, you can draft him and put him on your IR. But I'm concerned that even when he's off of the pup, he wants to get paid and he doesn't want to play for the Colts anymore. I'm pretty concerned. And if you want a detailed breakdown on the running backs that I discussed in this video, click here, or both.